So today I'm taking two foundations that I like and putting them up head to head and see which one comes out the winner. Hey everyone, it's Melissa taking two foundations. Today I will try to keep this brief because I do a lot of testing side by side. Taking two foundations that I like. Both I bought on Amazon, so they're pretty equal with that. The first one is the e.l.f. foundation that I bought and just recently did a video on. It's very popular right now. And the other one I talked about earlier, haven't seen much talk about it. I heard about it from my friend Laura. I'll link her channel. But since then, maybe I just haven't really noticed, but I talked about it on Instagram and I'm not sure I did a video on it. I'll have to look and see. But this is the Catrice Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation. And in the e.l.f. Soft Glam, I'm in the color 25. And in the Catrice, I am in the color 030C. C is in cool. So those are the two ones that I'm going to compare. Side by side, split down the middle. I did them on 2 different days, checked them at the same time, the same day, right here. Same settings on my camera, which is just automatic. I don't know how to work this camera except put it on automatic. Open the shutters, let the light come in. It was the same amount of light on both days. So I felt like it was pretty equal. Now the specifics, the Soft Glam foundation is a medium buildable coverage, long-lasting foundation. It's got a hydrating hibiscus complex. Okay, and the Catrice is a tinted serum foundation. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. So they've both got some pretty good ingredients in them, and you know, I use my own skincare, so I don't depend on skincare from a foundation. I just like the foundation or I don't like the foundation. And I like both of these foundations. I'm trying to decide which one I like better. Okay, so the e.l.f. I bought on Amazon for $8 for 1 fluid ounce. And on Amazon, I got the Catrice for $10 with the amount being 1.01 fluid ounce. So similar prices. The Catrice is slightly higher and slightly more product, but they're very, very similar. The e.l.f. is a squeeze bottle, squeeze out a few drops, and the Catrice is a dropper system. So both systems, you kind of squeeze out a few drops. So kind of similar that way. One of them is plastic tube, you know, like that. And the other one is a glass bottle, or I think it's glass. It feels like glass. I don't think it's plastic. It's hard to tell sometimes, but glass bottle. Okay, so that's kind of the specifics of the two. So what I'm going to do is I took one day and put the Catrice on, then the next did my whole day and then tested it at night, tested it throughout the day and then final test at night, and then I took the next day, I took the e.l.f. foundation and tested it at different times and tested it at night also. So I've edited this and I already know which one I like best, slightly best. They're both good. They're both good foundations, but there's one that I'm leaning toward that I like better. So stay tuned and, you know, we'll go through it together. Okay, I am going to do my best to stay in frame. So today I'm trying the Catrice foundation. It is the Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation. My color is 030C. And I believe the total cost, I got it on Amazon, the total cost was $10. It says to shake well, it comes in a dropper. So I just squeeze it out on the back of my hand and take it from there. I prefer to do my foundation with my fingers. When I try foundations out, I do them with my normal routine. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of drops here on the palm of my hand and start spreading it out. And I like to do it with my fingers because I can just feel the texture of it. This is nice. Very, very, very nice. I remember now how lovely it is. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful foundation. I'm staying in frame. It's hot days here, so this is a really good chance to see how these foundations work. You know what I feel with this? I felt like it was going to be kind of an oily, you know, a little bit greasier foundation, but it isn't. You put it on and it just dries really nice. It probably dries even nicer than my NARS, and that's saying something. Feels so good. I like the color. Don't have a problem with that. Very much makes my skin look better than what it really is. You know, you want a foundation that makes your skin look better, and this makes it look better. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, this isn't as thick as my NARS. It's along the same lines, really, as the e.l.f. of how much, you know, how much coverage you get, light to medium. But this kind of makes your skin look pretty darn good, I think. Much better than what my skin really is. So I'm going to put on the rest of my makeup and let you see what it looks like then. It's been several hours and I just think it looks very, very lovely. It's just really such a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Okay, this is at 5 p.m., so it's about 7-8 hours later. I think it still looks really good. You know, my lipstick's wearing off a little bit, but I run all over town and out in the heat and air conditioning and back and forth, and I thought it looked pretty good. And this is at 11 o'clock at night, but, you know, it looks fine. Today is the e.l.f. foundation. I tried to make everything pretty much the same. Same time of day, everything. Same zoom on the lens and the mirror, the same height, everything, so that it would be equal and try to stay in frame. Okay, here's the e.l.f. Soft Glam. I'm in the color 25, I think. Yeah, 25. And it's a squeeze application, so get some out, squeeze some out, and start putting it on. Now, it is thinner, I feel like, than the Catrice, and dries a little faster. Like, it seems like feels like you have to be a little quicker putting it on over the more so than the Catrice. And I feel like the Catrice might have a little bit better coverage, but this is nice. It's going to be a tough one-on-one. I just did this one the other day, so I won't go into details about how it applies because I did do a whole video on it. But it's nice. It's nice. But I tell you, the Catrice holds its own against it. One thing I noticed about this, I felt like, is when I was applying it, it seemed like right now, like it's just so flawless and everything, but it seemed like once I got it on, it didn't feel as flawless. Okay. Yeah, easy to apply. This is going to be a tough decision because I think it looks nice too and the color is good. Okay, let's see how they wear, and let me get the rest of my makeup on and I'll come back and look at it with my makeup on. But this is what it looks like right now. Okay, this is the finished look. Turn off my makeup mirror. I had my makeup mirror on. Okay. I haven't gone upstairs to look in my regular mirror. I just have my little makeup mirror. But it looks like it looks good. Man, this is going to be a tough one. They feel very similar. Let's see how they wear and what I think of them as the day goes on. Okay, here it is at 5 p.m., about 7 or 8 hours later. Doesn't look bad. Now this is with the sun shining on me with the shutters open, and this is with the shutters closed without the direct sun shining on me. You know, I feel like I've got breakthrough on it. To be honest, I feel like, I know my hair's a mess, so ignore that, but I feel like it's got breakthrough on it and not as good. Okay, there's nothing left, but, it's been 12 to 13 hours, something like that, so it's fine. It didn't leave marks or anything when it faded, so I guess it's fine. Self-explanatory, the Catrice right after I did it on the left, the e.l.f. on the right after I put it on and put my makeup on. Here's the comparison at 5 o'clock. The one on the left is Catrice, the one on the right is e.l.f. My lipstick did break down. I really don't think I did anything more, aggressive on the e.l.f. side than I did on the Catrice, but it feels like it really broke down and my whole makeup broke down more, but, I know what it is. The Catrice side on the lipstick, I put on a long-lasting lipstick, and on the e.l.f. side, I put one that, wore off fast. Okay, so the comparisons and my final thoughts. Like I said in my intro, they're both good foundations. I could, if somebody said you have to take this on a desert island, that's all you can use, I'd say fine. This one, the e.l.f. or the Catrice, either one, I would say, okay, that's great. I will use it over and over again on my desert island. But there's one that I like a little bit better, and that, on me, I like the Catrice better. I think what it boils down to, I felt like they were similar going on. I felt that like they covered similarly, and I think that you had to build both of them up to get them to a medium coverage. I felt like they were a light to medium coverage, and I felt like you had to build both of them up. But I just thought the Catrice was prettier. That's kind of what it came down to on me, on my skin. The way I felt looking at myself, I felt more confident in the Catrice than I did in the e.l.f. I felt like my skin looked better in the Catrice than I did with the e.l.f. And I felt like the Catrice lasted longer, made my makeup looked more flawless, longer with the Catrice. I would have had to keep on applying the e.l.f. I felt like it broke down on me more, and I was similarly amount busy that day. In fact, with the Catrice, I was outside more. I did a lot of shopping. I took 4 of my 7 grandchildren shopping all day long, and we ended up like from about 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock, when then I came home and tested it. I did it pretty much all day long, and I felt like it held up better. So For me personally, if you like the e.l.f. but don't love it, give the Catrice a try, because it's similar, but I do think it's better. Now, this is my opinion, and maybe a lot of people don't feel that way because the Catrice has not gained the popularity, I don't think, that, or I've seen that the e.l.f. has. And it's a good foundation. I just kind of also wanted to let y'all know that the Catrice is a good one too. Maybe give them both a try, do your own test, because even if you bought both of them, you're going to use both of them up, because if you like one, you're probably going to like the other. It's just going to be a preference of which one you like the best. And to me, I really, really like the Catrice better. I would rather take Catrice to that desert island than I would the e.l.f. So that's my story. Okay, I guess I'll get off of here. I've been real busy this summer, wanted to start doing twice a week, but every time filming day would come up, you know, it would be like, let's go do this, Missy, let's go do that, you know. So wanted to, you know, before the grandkids started back to school, I'll try to do things with them, but hopefully I can get more videos up. I'm trying. Okay, love you all. Take care and stay cool. It is so darn hot here. My eyelids are sticking together. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyelids from sticking, you know. It is so hot here. But anyway, love you all. Take care, and I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Also, I will link the jewelry down below, the earrings and the necklaces, and the top is an Amazon top. I'll link it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful week. Stay cool, and I appreciate you so much. Bye-bye.